Guys, coming to you from the mighty Midwest, and wanted to chat with you about a police encounter that I had and some things that I could have done differently. And it's a video I've been wanting to do for a while, just hadn't had some time. I just hadn't had the time, and then I'd seen a video, I'm going to put a link below, about the unfortunate officer who got shot in Arizona. He had his body camera on, and some guy that was out of his mind unfortunately shot the officer. And so I'd like to say thank you to all the police officers out there for what they do, and for everybody who's been mad at the police officers. If you can think for a minute that every call they go on, they do take their life into a precarious situation. They have, it could turn on them in a minute. So it's a job that has to be well respected. So hats off to the men and women who serve our country first off. So basically, I was out at my house and I was just having a lunch break, and I heard a knocking on my door, and I was like, well, I'm not going to answer. I don't know who's there. I have a peephole, and I couldn't see because I had a wreath covering the peephole, and I couldn't see out. I didn't know who it was, and they knocked a little bit more, and so after about 10 minutes, I figured, well, I'll go look out the window and see who's out there. And I saw a police SUV in my car, or in my driveway. So I was like, wow, well, this is interesting. I wonder what's up with that, what I do now. So I just went ahead and went outside and approached the officer. And one thing that I could have done different, and looking at this video too, I had actually been thinking of this before I saw the video. It was real cold outside, and I had on a coat, and I had my hands in my pocket the whole time, both pockets, just like this guy had in this video. I'll put the link below. I also had my cell phone in my hand. So basically, the officer trusted me as I approached him and was talking to him. And the issue was, I had an old car that was sitting out on the street, and there were some construction workers that couldn't get through because of the old car. So to make a long story short, I live in the county, but it was a city officer, and the officer even mentioned that he didn't have jurisdiction. He was just trying to help out, and I could have made a big scene about it and a big fuss, but I was cordial. I said, yeah, I'll move the car, no problem. So I'm going to put a link of the car being towed. And sometimes you just got to use common sense instead of trying to be all uptight about everything. But probably what I would have done different, looking back, I probably wouldn't have gone outside with my hands in my coat pocket, both of them, with my cell phone in my coat pocket, because if the officer had read something the wrong way through his eyes, it could have been bad if I had taken my hand out of my pocket with my phone, and maybe the officer would have thought it was a weapon and felt threatened by it. So basically, all I'm saying is use common sense and respect when talking to police officers, and that is something I probably would have done a little different. Over and out from the mighty Midwest.